Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Celebrity Challenge, and today we have Hoppers, brand new from Pixar, brand new added to Disney Plus in the last few days, and I'm finally glad I'm able to see it. I wanted to see this thing so badly in the theaters. It looked lots of fun. I just never got to it. It was just a crazy month. Like, even when I was like, okay, I have an afternoon, let's try to do it, and then something would come up. Yeah, it's just crazy town. But I'm finally glad I got to see it. It's from 2026. Yeah, it came out like in March-ish. And usually about 100 days or so after a movie has been released, give or take, it ends up on Disney Plus after the digital release on disc and things like that, forever, however long that lasts. It's an hour and 49 minutes long, and it is the latest from Pixar. It is very fun. It's super fun. It is about a girl named Mabel who is really in touch with nature. She loves animals. She's very protective of nature. Raised pretty much by her grandmother, and she's, it's sort of instilled that kind of desire in her to protect all things. And, well, she grows up and doesn't stop. She's definitely still in the business of stopping anybody who would harm, especially the little glade that her grandmother taught her to become just sort of, it sounds cliche to say, at one with nature, but just at least find peace. When we first meet her, she's very little. She's probably like kindergarten or something, and she's even protective of the animals in school. So in her classroom and other classrooms, and she tries to form a breakout. And so yeah, that's how we first get to know her. I'm not going to tell you the whole story because you should really experience this for yourself. If you've seen the trailers, you kind of know what this is. It is an avatar. No, there's a joke in it talking about how it's an avatar. These scientists create a robotic body in which you can put your mind into, shaped like an animal. In this case, a beaver. And they're able to go into the habitats of different animals and interact with them in a way that doesn't scare them away, as humans tend to do. So we get they have a bird, there's a rabbit, there's a beaver, of course, and when Mabel gets the opportunity to avatar into one of these things, and it's not like Avatar. So it's she ingratiates herself into the community, and in an attempt to save the animal community of the glade, the little pond area that she loves so much, as she was raised at by her grandmother. So it means a lot to her. Just that's her own little selfish reasons, but for greater reasons itself, just nature. She's protective, and it gives her the ability to communicate with the animals in a way she never expected. So what does she got to do? Well, she's got to stop the evil mayor, who's Jerry, is played by John Hamm. By the way, Mabel is played by Piper Curda. I don't know much else of what she's done. I think she was on Raven's House at some point. That's the Disney connection, anyway, that I could see in her bio. So she's going up. She's always at odds, even that we get a little bit of a montage of her conflicts in the past as she's been growing up over the years with Jerry, the mayor. Just calls him Jerry. Mayor Jerry is just a guy who's a politician who needs to make a new beltway, a new highway to go through the area, the nature area where she grew up, and she's definitely going to stop him from doing that. But she needs to get some animals back into that area, and she can't figure out why they're gone. Why did all the animals leave? And that's a mystery to be solved in this story. And along the way, of course, she gets to meet the other animals and communicate with them, and she realizes there's a little bit of a strange hierarchy going on. Some of them wear crowns, some of them are kings, and there's a King Beaver, King George, played by Bobby Moynihan. You know him from Saturday Night Live. He's also on the Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. He was on so many other comedies over the years. It didn't last very long, unfortunately, because he was always the funniest part of it, and even that, unfortunately, didn't save it. He's also bought things for me on eBay. Nerdy things. It's kind of neat that he's bought such things from me. So the Beaver King George, has bought stuff for me online. So, thanks, Bobby. Yes, it was X-Men cards, but it was, I don't know if it was for his kids or for him. Either way, doesn't matter. I'm happy to do business. So anyway, we get a number of other big names throughout this. Kathy and Jimmy, Meryl Streep, Dave Franco, Melissa Villaseñor, which she plays a character you just wouldn't associate with her voice. We get it doesn't say who it is, and I'm not gonna. By the way, one of my favorite characters is Diane, played by Vanessa Bayer. Melissa Villaseñor and Vanessa Bayer, also Saturday Night Live alumni. So yeah, there's a lot in here going around from Saturday Night Live. You'll appreciate, but that's for all of us people who like nerding over the actors. And so yeah, it's a great cast. It is directed by Daniel Chong. He's done a number of Pixar shorts here and there. He is probably, I checked it out, he's probably best known for Bear Bears. No, We Bear Bears. We Bear Bears. Why did I add a third bear in there? We Bear Bears. So, yeah, he's done a lot with that. Oh, he's Bolt, too. He's in the art department with that. But no, he's a veteran with these kind of things. So, yeah, he got picked to be at Hoppers. Unfortunately, didn't see as much business at the box office to see Hoppers because Disney Plus exists and people now see going to animation unless it's Frozen, I guess, or maybe Super Mario Brothers. Did that? It went up against Super Mario Brothers at the same time, so I don't know. Around that time, but that people are not seeing animation as much, especially Disney, because again, you're going to see it there 3.5 months later. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, so it's fun. It's got a lot of action in it too. There's moments that are just a little, a tad scary. They're not scary. They won't be scary. There's not scary to adults or anything else. But it gets a tad menacing. We'll call it menacing. It's not going to scare the little ones. I mean, not the little ones maybe, but you're talking about kindergartners and stuff like that. They'll find this one funny and exciting and just wow. What they do with some of the animals in this is just. I'm gonna say Diane again, and that doesn't mean anything to you unless you've seen the movie. But man. Diane is a force of nature, and that is fantastic to see this all come together. By the way, before I forget, this is the kind of thing that always slips my mind. There is a mid-credit sequence and there is an end-credit sequence, and of course, just watch all the credits because it's just fun what they do during the credits with all the different animals interacting with a cell phone. A digital device and see how each of them interacts. Each type of animal happens to interact with a phone, a smartphone. Let's see how that plays out for fun and just humor. And what else? There was something else. Yes, there are Easter eggs, of course, as there always are. I'm sure I didn't catch all of them, but there's a very obvious one toward the end of the film. Before the credits, let's check the chalkboard. Look at the chalkboard after. Well, you know what? I'm not ruining anything with this. I'm not going to give away the thing, but I'm going to give you away an idea of where you can start looking for it. It's after Mabel graduates. She's in college. She's 19 when this movie starts, and I think she graduates at the end of the film. And she goes looking for a job. And you'll see on the scientist's chalkboard some new ideas. And it's a very, very strong, very obvious hint toward another major Pixar film, beloved Pixar film. This is the kind of thing that has an easy rewatch value to it. This is the kind of thing you could put on over and over and over again, and just the music, the characters, the chaos, the comedy, all of it. It just makes it, even if you're not focusing on it, although I tried to do stuff, I tried to work on things while I was watching this, that was never going to happen. I knew it because I wanted to see it so badly before that, yeah, I just ended up, okay. Yeah, okay, like I'm not gonna get anything done. And I didn't. I pretty much did not. So, yeah. Set this down, turn it on, put your focus on it, pop some popcorn, and have a good time with Hoppers. Yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's going to age well, even though it didn't get all the fanfare that it deserved in theaters back in March. Definitely check it out now. If you already have a Disney Plus subscription, why not? Yes, there is. Is there a lesson involved? Yes, obviously. I think you can figure it out. I'm not going to get preachy about it here, but yeah, there's a message to be told. And it's not just like wildlife conservation. It goes a little bit deeper than that. I do like some of the animation choices when it comes to how they do the eyes of the animals in relation to how their ability to communicate with those animals. How we see them as animals rather than sentient creatures. The eyes look different to us and to different characters, depending on which way we're looking at them. So that's a fun little piece in there, but yeah, while there isn't, at first you think there isn't necessarily a bad guy in this, there's the bad guys we make out to be bad, and there's ones that are bad even if we don't want them to be. So yeah, there's no, okay, it's a little scary. The bad guy can be a little freaky, but it's not the kind of thing that gives your kids nightmares. So okay, so I got this far. Tomorrow is the 2400th episode. I wanted to make sure that this was picked. I could have made this the 2400th episode, but I decided no, I want to randomly pick it. It's probably not going to be the most awesome thing in the world because we don't have a whole lot left, and most of it is reality shows and documentaries. But this is going to be the last anniversary, like 100th anniversary, that I'm going to randomly pick. I think. Unless there's a lot coming in. I expect to make it just about to 2,500, which puts us in September of this year. But beyond that, I could cut short of it. I could go a few past it, and then I have some other surprises coming along the way. But, yeah, this is the last time I'm going to pick a 100th anniversary episode at random. So here we go. 28. Please be good, please be good, please be good. Something interesting. It's something that's interesting to me, but I would have liked to have picked the thing that's underneath it for the 2400th episode. You could probably change it, but then it wouldn't get picked again. No, I gotta stick with it. This is the last pick. I gotta stick with it. Discovered by Disaster. See the one below it? That would have been like so cool for the 2400th episode. It's fully Disney. It's fully Disneyland. But it's coming. We'll get it eventually. But Discovered by Disaster is a docu-series about things that are unearthed, I guess, by disasters. We discover something about the world, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll watch it. We'll watch one episode. Discovered by Disaster is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.